Here. What is up? What is up? Yes, we'll wait for our soul family to get in here. Make sure when you're checking in, down in the comments, you put in capital letters CBVOY and HICK, because you are creating that best version of yourself, and happiness is contagious, okay? And that's what we're all about here, is getting the messages, being able to spiritually grow, come closer to our Father, and understand the journey itself. So, like I said, we'll wait for our soul family. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully you can see me, because there was a little incident today. So, yeah, definitely. Down in this description, if anybody is trying to get a hold of me, my email is located down there. Anybody who wants to purchase merchandise, here is the shirts and stuff. I have car decals, hoodies. It's all listed down in the description, okay? So anybody interested in them, you can go ahead and email me. And to all of our soul family, anybody who is wanting to make any type of donation, it's down in the description. The name and everything is down there for you to be able to donate. It is to upgrade and get that new computer from the explosion that happened, because we know spiritual warfare is true, right? They always try to stop us, and that's why this video is like, whoa. They tried to make you worry, but you purged it out, right? The thing is we purge it out. So Father is wanting to come in right away, and he wants me to say there's 5 things he's always wanting you to remember. God is making the way. God is fighting all of the battles. God knows the right divine timing for you on your journey itself by your free will and the choices that you make. God has a blessed plan for you for your life, and God never fails you. He never fails you, okay? A lot of people need that reminder. Good evening, sister. Much love to you. Thank you. How are you doing, beautiful? Yes, and to our soul family, we have over 40 new soul family members that have come in to get messages. So welcome, welcome. Yes, it just keeps growing, and Father says, you plant them seeds and they just keep growing, and that's exactly what's happening. So great. I'm glad to hear that, sweetheart. Did you ever get your big tree of life? I've been trying to make sure that you got it, because it never came back to me. Okay. I will resend you another one then, and I'll have you sign for it. That way I know you get it, because we had the same issue with Sugar Love, and she finally got hers because I did it differently. I had her sign for it instead of just putting it in there for delivery. So you deserve that. You earned it. You got the message. You did all of it, and you deserve to have it. So I wanted to touch base with you on that. All right. Like I said, Father plants the seeds, and when he plants the seeds, everything is flourishing, right? So, like I said, we have 40 newcomers that have come in as the soul family. And as we know, it's the full moon in Gemini, okay? It's called the Beaver Moon, okay? The thing is this is endings and resolutions. This is Saturn in Pisces coming through with the Mars, and the moon being our emotions. A lot of you may be feeling that energetic pull, right? But Father is saying, listen, you are so welcome, sister, and I'm very sorry, that it didn't get to you. It didn't happen to just you. It happened to Misty and to Sugar Love. So I don't know why our post office here does that, but I will make sure that you get one signed, sealed, and delivered to you. With this full moon and everything that's going on, especially with the solar eclipse energy, we had the sun in the Mars conjunction. We have Mercury retrograde. We have Mars right now in the full moon. So God is saying, hello, purple bird. Much love to you, sister. So Father is talking about, a lot of you are feeling the spiritual warfare. A lot of you are feeling energetically like you're drained, like you're tired, like you don't want to get out of bed, you don't want to do nothing. And just know that Father says, if you are under attack, it's because your blessings are close. And the thieves only come to the loaded vaults. Okay, so stay encouraged, trust, and get lots of rest so that you can recharge. Father is really saying that it's that self-love and self-care, as we know when we did the sacred transformational, the sacred relationship, and the sacred task, how important it is to give ourselves that self-love and self-care. Father says, for the ones of you right now, especially during this holiday time, that is feeling this loneliness or feeling alone, feeling like you don't have anybody around. Now, that is a call from our Father for you to spend more time with Him. Okay? He wants to get to know you on a more personal level. Now, in Joshua chapter 1, verse 9, it says, be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened or dismayed, for the Lord our God is with us everywhere we go. And trust and believe that is the truth. So Father sees these people and these energies that are coming at you. He also is bringing forward right now. So a lot of you were here, so family, when we did the, oh wow, surprisingly video, okay? And then Father followed it by the cherished video, and then followed it by the whoa, or the wow. Didn't see that coming. Okay, so anybody new here that is watching who is tuned in, if you saw that 100%, oh wow, surprisingly, with the elephant on there, make sure you watch the other two above that, because they go in sync together, and that is one long message that we broke up in 3 nights of communication with Father. Because when we see Isaiah 61 chapter 10, he says, Jesus will never leave you in the time of need. Now, like I said, when we had Laban and Pharaoh, and that representation about our own worldly dynamic in the 3D dimension, the 3D matrix, the 3D playground, okay? Then we had the cherished video where Father is saying, listen, He cherishes each and every one of us. And we are here for a particular job, right? And then the one that says, oh no, didn't see that coming. That is the family secrets coming out. Okay. That is the 3D secrets coming out. And that's why Father says it's important that people watch them 3 back to back, because that's one long message broken down to 3. So I just wanted to put that out there. So family, for all of our new ones, anyone that has my face on there, because normally I will put up a thumbnail. Being what happened with the laptop right now, working on getting a different one, and then the thumbnails will go back up. But it's very imperative. Now, I don't know who this resonates for, but Father is coming through, showing me 1717. Okay? When Father shows me this angel synchronicity, this means big changes are coming your way. And he says, start packing your boxes. Okay? Somebody's address is about to change. And when he says somebody's address is about to change, that's what he's talking about. Your blessings are so close, and that's why the thieves come to the loaded vaults, because they're like, hey, I'm going to come in and I'm going to try to take this all from you, right? Stay encouraged and trust and believe that Father has your back. Now, Father's also saying, yes, yes. Mine too. Mine too. So family, mine too. Now Father is saying John 14:6. He says, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Yes, yes, I know. That's why you heard me, so family, about 4 videos ago. I was doing the packing, because when Father brings that forward, he says, it's going to bring a massive change in your life. And I'm hearing tomorrow as well. Somebody has a female that's coming into your life that is going to make this happen. Okay? So just know you have an earth angel that's coming in and going to make this happen. Okay. All right. Yeah, that sounds great, soul family. So when Father's talking about he is the way, he is the truth. Now we all know judgment is coming for the tricksters, right? We all know that Father is the truth. That's why he cherishes us. And this is why he's saying, watch these videos. They're important, and it's a synchronicity. Okay? And so family, you were there with me live, so I greatly appreciate you. Yes, absolutely, Purple Bird. And so Father says that he is the truth, and we are his cherished children, and the life, okay? And the life that we lived and the things that we went through is that one that says, oh, wow, didn't see that coming. That's that life, okay? So it's in collaboration, because nobody comes to the Father except through me. And the thing is these tricksters, these people in them 3 videos of that concurrent message, this is why Father is saying, John 14:6. He's explaining that these people that did this to you, who tried to make you worry, tried to hold the responsibilities, take the burdens, who wanted to knock down your self-esteem, who didn't want you to believe in yourself, and who actually scarred your life in the abuse, mentally, emotionally, physically, sexually, and spiritually. Now, judgment is coming. Father says the truth always wins, right? The truth always wins. So remember when, in last night's video, when he told me to tell you about the 133333, now he's also telling me 3333. He says, listen, you're in tune with your intuition. You need to trust your spiritual gifts. And he's wanting me to bring this out for, this is a specific message for somebody. Yes, absolutely, Purple Bird. You got it, sister. You got it. It is a heads up for what is about to come, because it's all in divine timing. And that's why Father said, you know, it's all in his timing. Then we're one of the 5 essential things that he talks about, which is the number 3 of the communication. God knows the right divine timing. But when he brings in 3333, in the Old Testament of the Bible, a dove is symbolic of reconciliation, forgiveness, and peace. Okay? Key words. You are unconditional love. We have this reconciliation on our journey to give that forgiveness and become at peace with self. When you hear the cooing of the mourning dove, it is the animal kingdom saying, seek that inner peace to your troubled heart, mind, and soul. This is in the book of Genesis. As we know, we went into the book of Genesis with that, oh, wow, didn't see that coming. Genesis chapter 19, what took place with Lot and the 2 daughters and that abuse, right? So Father says, call on the doves. It is a power animal to help release whatever is holding you back, because he wants you to have that peace, that love, that grace, and that positivity within you to never give up, never surrender, and do the 5 things that Father always wants you to remember. And the reason why he says 5 is because you as the angelic being are cherished by Father. He is balancing you out. He is communicating with you. He's trying to give you a stable foundation for a new beginning. So when my nose is itching. So there's a divine feminine and divine masculine, like, whoa, yes. So this is why God will make a way for you. He will fight your battles in the divine timing. Now people are saying, and Father is being very adamant about this. People say, well, it hasn't happened yet. It hasn't happened. I don't see it. I don't see it. 14444. I'm telling you, Father is on it, and he's sending the ascended masters and everything. But people are so wanting results right now. But if you're not putting in the hard work, you're not going to see the results. You have to put in the work and know that your plan is blessed and your life is blessed by our Father, because he never fails you. The thing is when you expect something to be right here, right now, it's like you're taking the pen from him. You're trying to control how the journey is without putting in the work. And he says, if you're working at a job, you expect a raise, but not do anything. It doesn't work that way. It's the same terminology. Father said, you have to show him the work. You have to dig within inside. You stop being worried. Okay. Surrender to the west before the sunset goes down. Surrender to the west. Let go and let God have it, to the grace and mercy of his feet. Don't go back and pick it up, because that new day, new dawn that comes up on that east side, and I'm telling you, when that sun comes up, there's new beginnings, there's new ways. Father has worked diligently on each divine path, and he is working overtime right now because of the spiritual warfare. Okay, so now we're going to go in and we're going to get the messages of what else does he want to add to this, because the thing is people see that you are loaded down. You are that loaded vault. So the thieves are going to come in with the spiritual warfare, that negativity. They're going to trigger you. They're going to keep you riding, being upset and just being aggravated. Father says, listen, you have to put that to rest and make that change. Go about it in a different way, because if you're doing the same thing and there is no new result, that means that inner work is on you. Yes, that's right. We all are, Purple Bird. Yes, absolutely, sister. Absolutely. So we're going to find out what else he wants to add to it. But like I said, make sure, to all of our new soul family out there, if we see you in the comments. Oh, Father did want me to say this. Down in the comments, anybody who feels comfortable, he wants to know. I mean, he knows the answer, but he said, are you willing to show that you work for God? He says, do you know when your gifts opened up? When you were aware of them? When you've seen things differently from others? Because the thing is that recognition, you are giving praise and glory to God that he chose you. Okay, so let's find out. What do we need to know, Father? You want me to take all of these? Woo. Okay, Page of Swords. Okay, so energetically, he is telling you, there's a lot of you that are curious to this journey, but you're getting the messages. Now, the thing is the messages that you are getting are not just for others. Okay, this is that inner work with you. Father says he's wanting you. Why does my light dim when I do that? I put it like this. Okay, so maybe if I hold it right here. The thing is Father wants you to gather the information and put a completion to the things in your life journey, okay? Because your loaded vault is sitting there and he has been protecting it since you were knee-high in a grasshopper, right? 3 of Pentacles. This is the communication of coming together in the community, finding them like-minded people who are willing to grow with you, who are willing to rip them masks off, purge that stuff, and no longer worry about the things that are going on around you, but now worrying about that inner work to change what's within you so that you can get your rewards with the 6 of Wands, okay? And this is all about that growth. It's all about standing in your power, being deeply rooted and grounded. Yeah, look, he just showed me 66. This is pay attention, because it's like when you get your rewards, you share your rewards. Soul family, you share your rewards with other spiritually chosen children from our Father. Okay. Now, when he's showing me this is opening up. Okay. This is when we talk about the fly, and everything has a representation in Father's eyes. That's why he co-created it, right? Now, opening up this container, This means Father said the sudden changes. That's why he showed the angel numerology 1717 that big changes were coming. Pack your bags, get ready, right? When some of you, if you're sitting outside and a fly is constantly picking at you, that is our Father saying, hey, there's going to be a sudden change. Whether it's good or bad, you need to follow your intuition. You need to listen to God, and he'll show you. But 9 times out of 10, it is a blessing that is coming in. And look, it's a blessing that you can give and share with your soul family. Okay? Oops. The 5 of Pentacles. So this adversity, Father is saying, remember when I said, do not worry, you need to surrender it to Father? The 5 of Pentacles is you worrying. Some of you are dealing with lots of insecurities because of what happened. And that's why, if you didn't watch the video, I recommend these 3 videos back to back. Okay? This is the order, Father said. On the front of my page, you'll see my face with the little brown square on there because we're deeply rooted and grounded. We are that center of the tree with Father. The thing is the first one is, oh, wow, surprisingly, okay? The next one is, wow, cherished, 100% cherished. The third one is, oh no, didn't see that coming. Yes, you're going to look at it and be like, wow, this is a long time. I can't decipher the time when Father gives the messages, but they are very important. And it's very lively and very active in this world today for that mental stability, for that peace, for that harmony, for that healing, and to really step into the power of who you are. 7 of Pentacles comes in as hold that vision. And that's why Father said them 5 things. He's making a way. He fights your battles in divine timing. He has that blessed plan for your life, and he will never, never fail you. Okay? The synchronicities that are going on is Father trying to illuminate the way for you. Hello, Amy 888 and Oak Waters. Yes, welcome, soul family. Yes, absolutely. Hello, hello. Hello, Oak Waters. Hello, Amy. Yes, we greatly appreciate you being here. So family, welcome our new members because we're battling this together, right? This is about coming through them choppy waters, healing and illuminating things that people did not want to illuminate. And that's why he said them 3 videos that are back to back are one consistent message broken up into the different 3, but it's going to touch you in the areas of your life where you thought you were alone. And that's why Father said loneliness. Okay, if you're feeling that loneliness, don't feel lonely. Look at the sign in synchronicity and see that Father is calling you to come closer to him because he has that blessed plan for you. He has that divine plan for you. And so he wants you to focus on him. He doesn't want you to be out here worrying about, oh, is this bill paid or is that bill not paid? Because, and I don't know why he's doing this, but I'm going to grab it because this is beautiful. For him to bring this forward. Wow. So we have 2 prayers that he wants me to bring in right now. Yes, thank you, Purple Bird, for putting that all out there to our soul family. Like I said, it's very important. It's very healing. It's going to ascend you to that next level. And knowing that something is different, knowing that you have these beautiful gifts, Father says we need to come together as the soul family and fight the battle of love and light, okay? And it's like we need to be able to take, because the stag is about that leadership, right? The wands are about motion, and this is the throat chakra. It's about communicating, taking that leadership, taking that motion to push it from the dark into the light. Oops, sorry, let me get that out of there. So that everybody can get that loaded vault, their loaded vault that Father wants, because we need our soul family to stay encouraged. Yes, it is. But you know what? It's okay, sweetheart, because you can have the best of both worlds with that. But there's a time where, like, you feel the energy, like, kind of tugging you down. That's where Father is saying, I need you to just close your eyes, listen with your heart, and he will give you the message, and that will help you move forward. So we all want that interaction. So that is normal, sweetheart. All right, so we have the prayer of David. And this is very important because every time I say this prayer out to my soul family, God comes in with his right hand, puts them in the season and the favor. And you get blessed almost instantly from Father. So a lot of people say, oh, no. Yes, this is how Father works, okay? So in the name of Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Hear, O God, my prayers. Look in favor at our pain and hear and act. Don't delay, for we bear your name. Give our soul family their blessings. Amen. In the name of Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Because the prayer of Daniel, that's one of the most powerful prayers. By you bearing our Father's name, by you doing the work of our Father, okay? And the other one, now I say this one because each of us, and soul family, all who is interested, down in the comments, after I say this, down in the comments, you just let me know, yay, thumbs up, or nay, because we all have a specific archangel. Some of you may know your archangel. Some of you may not. My archangel is Archangel Raguel. Archangel Raguel is the archangel of Father that brings justice and harmony to this world. Okay? And people who are on their spiritual journey, you'll be able to go in deeper. He's just telling me to kind of touch the surface. So when I talk to Raguel, this is what I say to Raguel. Okay? I said, I thank you, God, for making you a devoted advocate for God's will to be done throughout the universe. Please empower me to relate to God and other people in ways that lead to fairness and peace and harmony. I want to do what's right and be a force for good in the world, Father. Show me the way. And he always does it. Yes, absolutely. Okay, Purple Bird. Yes, you got Archangel Metron, which his cube in the geometrics, this is a conduit, okay? Like I said, very powerful conduit. So I love my journey, and I want all of our soul family to come in the journey, okay? And whoo-wee, beautiful. Okay, so then he said, let's keep going on here, because the thing is a lot of our soul family has been sleeping for many past lives, and it is time for that innocence of who we are to step up. Here, let me see if I can move this, because it keeps like going dim. There we go. Now, either way, it's gonna do it. Okay, so anyways, the thing is we want our soul family to wake up. We want all of us to come together, because we are that change, okay? And Father came right out and said, yes, you are bringing balance to the world as the angelic beings that you are. Now, when he showed me 2905 on there, he's saying, yes, on your divine path, you, 555, are bringing them new opportunities. You are allowing people to be their true self, that they don't have to feel like they have to be hidden, like they have to hide their gift, like there's some kind of weirdo. No, Father says, bring it out, show it. It is his creation. It's his creation, and we are his chosen ones. Do not be afraid, because Father says, when you do the works of him, he will reward you. Okay? So we got to make sure, soul family, that we are always doing what? Down in the comments, CBVOY and HICK, because you're creating that best version of yourself, and happiness is contagious, okay? It's like, how many of you, and you can put we'll put a red heart in there. How many of you can say when you meet somebody who has spiritual gifts, you get excited, right? I don't know how to put the red heart down in there. So if somebody wants to put one in there for Bunny, that would be beautiful. But you get excited to know because thank you, Sister Luana. Yes, thank you. You get excited knowing that there's others that have gifts. Now, not everybody has the same gift because Father co-created, because when you come together, you utilize each of your different gifts, each of your different knowledge and wisdom, okay? Each of your different rankings of who you are. Thank you, Purple Bird and Luana. I greatly appreciate you, soul family. Lots of love. But we come together and we become more powerful as that teamwork, right? Teamwork makes the dream work, like the Three of Pentacles. That is the communication of God. It's like we come together and we don't have to sit in contemplation. Yeah, look, you just saw me shuffle it. You don't have to sit in contemplation because we know right here with the Six of Pentacles, we are giving. We are generous with our spiritual gifts. We are doing the work of Father. We don't need to contemplate who we are, but what he is requiring us, as you can see, the bird in the cup, okay? Birds of a feather flock together. That is why Father brought us united. And he is saying that we have that mission. So when you look out the window and you see your other soul family showing up right there, they're hidden in plain sight, right? But for the longest time, what did they feel? They felt worried. They felt insecure. They felt out of place. They felt like, oh, I got to keep this a secret because, you know, these people make fun of me or this person does that, right? Father says, Two of Wands. This is making progress and discovery of stepping forward out of them insecurities and out of them worries and no longer worrying because Father, the divine, he says, when you utilize your gifts, the grapes up here, the grapes are very hard to grow, right? It takes lots of skill, just like all of you beautiful spiritual beings, okay? And Father is telling me to call you dear ones, okay? All you dear soul family. The thing is you are opening it. Yes, you day. Thank you, soul family. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. So you are all cultivating your beautiful gift in divine timing. You see, this is the divine, right? But we're making progress. We're taking that step forward. So by doing that, with the Seven of Pentacles, we are holding the vision that Father had when he had our blessed plan for our life, right? And that's the 5 things. That's why he had me bring that out at the beginning, because he wants us to be stronger in that communication. And for some of you, and for some of us, I should say, because I'm going to include myself, but some of you are to come together with your twin flame, okay? Because your gifts with your twin flame are going to enhance as well. All right, Father, what else do we need to know, Father? What else do we need to know, Father? Yeah, look. For far too long, we have let people pull us down. We have let people worry us about shining our gifts. Now, Father says, whoa. And I see him like this. Whoa. They try to make you worry. Purge it out. Purge it out, because right there, the Two of Cups, Father is saying that partnership, your partnership is with the divine, with Father, who can manifest your dreams, who can make that happiness, who can give you that loaded vault and treasure at the end of your wherever he's got it hidden for you, right? But Father says, it's time to rebuild. It's time to change the world one day at a time as we open up our family. And people are not going to like this, okay? But that's okay, because they're agents, they're tyrants, they work for the devil. Now, the devil has all his little workers too. Don't think that they're not out there. That's why we get attacked so bad with spiritual warfare. And that spiritual warfare is no joke. Sometimes it makes you feel so defeated, so depleted, so tired that your bones may ache, because spiritually you are trying to fight off and illuminate on an energetic level of everything that they're doing, because they're trying to take your freedom. They're trying to take that unconditional love. They're trying to put you in your emotions to take you off your beaded path. And Father says, no, that is not what is supposed to happen. He is not going to allow that. So again, this is where he's saying, make sure for all of our new soul family that came in, if you look down in the comments, Purple Bird did put the name of the 3 videos. That is the consecutive message. The first one that goes first, and it goes up to the top video. And then, of course, this one will be on top of that 3rd message, though. But it's very significant when it comes to purging out the things that no longer serve your journey and the things that need to come to the light. Because as we talked about in the one video, when we were talking about Laban and Pharaoh, when it all came down to is your karmic family was like Laban. You know, they housed you, they gave you everything, but they wanted you to carry their burdens and responsibilities. You were the bad child, you were the scapegoat, you were the black sheep of the family, right? And Pharaoh, Satan is like Pharaoh. Because, yeah, he's been around for 210 years, but the communication is he was trying to come in and manipulate that and control your family. That's why they are a karmic family, okay? But God wanted you to see that you were cherished, okay? So, with you being cherished, you are a child of God. And he loves you unconditionally. And these are the things that he wants you to do in order to step in your power. It's not just up here being, you know, what they call a tarot reader or a psychic medium or a healer, you know, or your holistic gifts of what you or what he has blessed you with. The thing is the people who are wishy-washy when it comes to the spiritual gifts and they're learning the journey, look, the devil tries to get them to walk away and think that, oh, the crystals and everything are bad. The gems, the stones, they're all bad. No, we had that in a video and a lesson from Father, because the Leviticals wore it on their breastplate, right? They wore it on their breastplate with the tribes engraved in them crystals, in them stones, in them gems, because Father co-created them. It was his handiwork to bring all the materials together to create that beautifulness, right? But a lot of people want to come in and say, oh, no, that's the devil's work. They're just trying to bond you and keep you addicted and hold you down and be that snake, right? Be that sneaky Pete snake. I call it the sneaky Pete snake because it's like they're waiting for you to fail. And so, family, what did I tell you? We are not failures. What does failure mean? We're finding the answer in learning and understanding the real evolution of who we are. Let me see here. Yes, thank you, Purple Bird, for putting that up again. So, family, down in there, you can see she listed the videos for me, because these are the resources that Father wants you to be able to see. Look, these are the resources that Father wants you to be able to see of what we're talking about, because a lot of us have done a lot of healing, but there's still some deep wounds, hidden secrets, okay? Just like we hide our gifts, we hide that trauma, whether it's sexually, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. We hide that trauma of what happened to us. We don't want people to judge us. Well, you know what? Father says, don't worry about that. Don't make them feel insecure. Don't make them allow you to feel insecure, Father is just saying, because the thing is you walk with confidence. You walk with confidence. Nobody can judge you. If they want to classify you, if they want to, put you in a little circle, if they want to make you feel like you're left out in the cold, Father says, oh, don't worry. Let them do that. Let them do that, because your loaded vault, them are the thieves that are coming in to your loaded vault that are trying to discourage you instead of you being encouraged. They're not wanting you to trust in our Father. They're wanting you to break that trust with Father. And he says, no, that's not how it's going to happen. So with him talking about this, he's saying it's like a lot of people are doing monkey see, monkey do. Okay. But this isn't our circus to figure out who's doing this and who's doing that. Father's coming straight out and saying, listen, he co-created them crystals, them stones, and them gems. It is in the Bible, under the Levitical law, of what they wore on the breastplate. He even described it on the altar for Moses and Aaron, the way they decorated the altar with the Arcania wood that would never rot. Because Father said, it will never rot. My word is the truth. My word is the way. My word is the life. And that's why he made it on a wood that would never mold. Termites cannot eat it. You know, the outside elements cannot destroy this wood. This wood is so hard, and it's like very protected from Father. Okay? Yes, thank you, thank you. It's very protected by Father, just as we are. So this is where Father wants you to understand. He says, it's mind over matter. You don't mind because that don't matter. What matters is that you are coming into the innocence of who you are and doing that work, right? You're doing that work. You're fixing your emotions. You are fixing your hurts and pains to step into that evolution. So when somebody looks at you and says you're a failure, say, yeah, I am. Because I found the answers in learning and understanding the real evolution. And if you call that a failure, glory be to God in the highest. Because you know what? It took me a lot to understand. And that's like Father is saying, it took me a lot to come into calmer waters. Okay? Because for a long time, you were in contemplation. Now, with him showing me 666, again, this comes out because, yes, people want to represent that in the belly of the beast, right? But 666, Father is saying, no, listen, pay attention. I've closed doors for you now because I have opened up new doors and a huge vault for you to come and get it. The Seven of Wands, okay, there's always going to be competition in this 3D playground called Earth. Okay, this is the Earth Matrix. There's always going to be competition. But you have to have the faith and you have to persevere forward. That's why he said mind over matter. You don't mind because that don't matter. We are not here for social pleasure. We are not here for people pleasing, he just said. No. We're putting that to rest. We are going through a transition to come into the unity with our Father and our spiritual gifts to bring the soul family together, to balance this world, because this world is nothing but negativity. And he's saying, yeah, see, I love it, Father. I'm telling you, stand in your power because there's a new beginning coming. And this is all about your potential. This is all about you being abundant, you being powerful, you getting the clarity. He's coming through with a direct sign of saying, listen, don't let these people take you off your beaten path. Because when Father wants to have you go through a transition, he will put you in this isolation to get closer to him, to get the messages. But the thing that we all know is people don't want to dig down deep. They don't want people to know that they've been abused mentally, physically, emotionally, sexually, and spiritually, right? But, Father says, but, when you're being abused with spiritual warfare, you can put it out there. Father says, no, have that renewal. Have that renewal, because the hangman is all about that renewal. It is all about standing in your power. It's about the reversals. It's like reverse it back onto them. Do not let them do that to you, right? It's like reverse it back onto them because they're bored. And it's like they don't like your improvements. This is your rebirth. This is your stability. And Father is saying this transition is needed for you to level up and have that new beginning, because a lot of you are like, when's this going to end? When's this, you know, when am I going to elevate? You have to do the work. And it's very hard. This journey, yeah, look, he's going to bring justice. Now, this fell on the Emperor. So this goes back to the video of Leviticus and Pharaoh when it says, oh, wow, surprisingly, and oh, no, I think it says, or it says, wow, and then didn't see that coming. Okay, Father is bringing justice. Now this, when he shows me the Justice and the Emperor card, what this tells me of what we've been talking about in the energies here lately, especially with the full moon, it's about ending it. It's about he is tired of seeing people put limitations on you. Okay? Do not limit yourself. You cannot limit yourself. Father's bringing justice to that. And he's saying, what I want you to do is walk in that righteousness. I want you to honor my name. I want you to do my work. I want that peace and that harmony for you. I want that balance. I want that stable foundation. I want you to master your stairs in the sword of truth, because the truth always wins. And I'm hearing that this divine masculine, justice is going to be served, because Father is saying the truth always prevails. Just like he's saying that even in the night with the full moon, it illuminates things in the dark, right? So when you do that transition and take that dark nights of the shadow and bring it into the light, that's where justice is coming, because Father is saying the truth is going to prevail for everybody who went through their karmic families, okay? And if you don't understand what I'm talking about the karmic families, go watch them videos. Let me see what this says here. Yes, absolutely. And you know what, sweetheart, the thing is nobody has to, that is sleeping, okay? And the reason why I say sleeping, because the spiritual awoke ones know why you are trying to find your daughter. They know why, and you're trying to heal them certain things within you so that you can evolve to the next level, okay? Now, others that are sleeping, they're not going to see the importance of what something is for you until you start going through the process, until you start seeing, and they see spiritually, boom, something shifts in you. It's like the bricks have fallen off your shoulder and you're like, wow, you know, I can kick back now because the truth has been revealed. The truth be spoken. Father is bringing justice and judgment, okay? Because we cast judgment on nobody. And that's why we welcome all of our soul family that comes in here. Anybody that comes across the video, you know, that comes in and comments, I always make sure, with all due respect, I give you a message back to know that I recognize you, that I see you, I feel you. And it's not me crossing boundaries. It's the fact of Father brings you in and we're all here to do a job. Correct. That is correct. That's right. And the only thing that we should be caring about is what our Father thinks about us, what our Father sees in us. Have we made the changes? Have we done the inner work? Because when the time comes and we're called, guess what? He's going to say, I've seen you do the work. I seen what these people did to you. I seen how they mocked you and slandered you. And he says, I hate slander. Okay? He hates slander, because when he says the sword of truth, that is one thing he despises of. And he says that he wants me to bring it out again in the next video. But thank you, Father. So he's also talking about the 4 important things on your spiritual journey that he says, if not a lot of you pick up the Bible and read it, okay, fine. But if you are open to communicating with him and getting the communication, great. But eventually he says he would like you to read it, because a lot of people say, well, I can't read the Bible because I don't understand what it's saying. Now, he wants me to show you this. So let me get this, okay? So we have the Old Testament. We have King James Version. We have the Gideon Version. And this is one of my favorite ones. So, and I can't say favorite ones because they're all my favorite. But anybody who does not understand talking in tongues or what they are speaking of, you know, in second and third party in the Bible, okay? The thing is I am going to recommend this Bible to you. It is called I Am Bible. See the tree? It's the I Am Bible. Now, this I Am Bible has 1,100 pure messages straight from our Father Yahweh, because everybody calls him God. But he says, they changed my name. They changed my name. From this Bible, the Old Testament, the King James Version says the correct one. But the other ones, the New Testament, you know, the English version, there's a Greek version, and there's so many versions. It's like, even like, I don't know how to explain it, but, you know, I had somebody try to cut me down because I have all these Bibles. Now, yes, thank you, Purple Bird. The thing is what I love about this Bible, because my children, okay, they, versus the Old Testament of where they have the Hebrew in there and they have talking in tongues, right? The thing is people don't understand that. So I'm going to show you with this one. I can get it up here close enough. He breaks it down in 1,100. What does that mean? He says that is your divine path, that God and the angels have you every step of the way. 1,100 messages from our Father that he did, right? The beautiful thing about this Bible, and I'm going to show you, and this is why I love it. This is why I love it. Let me get to it here and I'll show you. Come on, Father, we need it, we need it, we need it. All right, is it further back here, Father? All right, so one, here we go. It shows you the walk of our Father. You can follow along from Exodus all the way forward, or excuse me, not all the way forward, but you can go all the way to the end of this one, which ends in John, I believe. Yeah, John. So, and it shows you the journey specifically. So when he's talking about the different towns, you can look at that and you can see the walk of our Father. Now, it also shows the different tribes, okay? It shows the different tribes. When it comes to the Moabites, the Ammonites, and all of them, it shows you the different tribes. It also shows you the 12 tribes with the 12,000 that equal the 144,000. And let's see, which one is this one? Oh, okay. And this shows you the migration of Abraham, of what took place. So you can follow along of their true actual journey, right? Now, the other beautiful thing that I love about this Bible is, look, Father used certain words in tongue to describe second and third party, right? In this Bible, you can look up the word in tongue, and he will give you the meaning, like the bulwarks, okay? That's the defensive walls, you know, for people who don't understand it. Now, like we have the breastplate, that's the sacred vestment. Okay, let's do one, Father. Okay, in Hebrew, it's called tarry, right? That's a delay where he wants you to stay longer than you were intended. This is 88X, okay? This is that big change. So, like I said, this right here, the I Am Bible. For anybody who does not understand the Bible, do not sit there and say you will not read the Bible because you don't understand the words. Okay? And the reason why I'm adamant about it, because Father is saying, listen, he co-created to make sure, and I'll show you the cover. He wants me to show you the cover so that you can see the I Am Bible. This is the King James Version. This is 1,100 pure words that came from our Father. Everything that he has said. And sorry, I keep my grandfather, who died last October, I keep him with this Bible. I keep him with this Bible. But the thing is, you know, I'm telling you, it doesn't matter what Bibles you have or, you know, this and that, okay? This is not a competition of who knows more when it comes to the Bible or who knows the scripts or who doesn't know the scripts. Father is telling me, oh, that is creepy. So I just went to go and open this I Am Bible. And remember how we were talking about Laban and Pharaoh? I opened it up to Jeremiah 37:9, and it says, behold, Pharaoh's army. Now, what were we just talking about? God's 12 tribes, the army of us all coming together. See, that's how Father works with me. I'm telling you. It's beautiful. But we do not knock any of our brothers and sisters down by not understanding it. But Father says, do not deny me from reading it. Now, he is telling me, and I'll bring it up to you, because he's wanting you to know that the Old Testament right here, containing, it's the Old Testament with the New Testament, but the New Testament was revised, but in that old version, this was 1611, it being revised. And he said the ancient authorities that revised it all the way up until 1952. Did you know that they took our Father's name and turned it into God instead of Yahweh? Yeah. So when people say all glory to God, yes, we know that it's him, but it's all glory to Yahweh. Yes, yes, Purple Bird, yes. Oh, I was talking about, it says, behold, Pharaoh's army, because Pharaoh was not a good person, you know, he was not a good king. The thing is he was very cruel, he was very manipulative, you know, he was very hurtful, and he lied to our Father continuously so that Father wouldn't give him the wrath. But when I opened it up and it turned to that, it was like Father was conveying the message of, look, it's like I showed you exactly right where to pull, and you opened it up right to Pharaoh's army, right? It's like he's wanting us to know that we, as his chosen ones, are his light worker army. Okay, it doesn't matter what classifications you have, if he called you a starseed, a light worker, an empath, a hyoki, you know, a psychic, the healer, because we're going to be doing a video And now everybody knows their astrological sign, right? But there's something that I'm going to bring forward that Father says you probably never heard of before, because this is coming straight from Yahweh, our Father. Okay? So he's wanting me to make sure that all knows, don't deny his word. Come closer to him. Grab the I Am Bible. Okay? And it will give you all 1,100 direct messages from the time that our Father stood in his power, from the time that he taught, until the time that he paid for our sins in his blood. It's all here. 1,100 words of pure truth, pure knowledge, pure understanding about the journey. So, to me, like I said, anybody who doesn't understand the different versions of the Bibles, because I have all versions of the fact that I like to cross-reference. I want to be able to know, because when he had me start doing and reading the runic, reading Hebrew, you know, and reading these different languages, because a lot of people are like, well, wait a minute here. How can you speak in tongue? Because it's when Father comes to me, I can speak many languages from our Father, because he could as well. That doesn't make me better than anybody. It's saying that I follow our Father so much, and I cross-reference, because he's the one that told me, be careful of what Bible you're picking up. If that Matthew 17 is not in there, that's a revised copy. And they took that out because they didn't want you to awaken on your journey. They wanted you to stay sleeping. They wanted you to stay stuck. They wanted you to stay governed in a bubble and ride out this 3D matrix of them being in control. Them being the megalomanias, okay? And I didn't say megalodons. I said megalomanias. Because they want that power and control. And Father's the one that has the power and control. Not us. Not us. Okay? So, just had to get that in there for Father. And, you know, anybody on this journey, like I said, there's a lot of knowledge that we all possess. And it's about coming together as that soul family, that soul tribe, and being able to put it all together, put it in place. And when Father gives the messages, it is to help our soul family evolve, okay? Because we are equal. We are equal. His children are equal. Yeah. And look at, emotionally, yes, that is the word. Yep. So emotionally, okay, it's like you're learning how to balance your emotions, and people are finding it very attractive on the growth that you are doing. Now, for whoever this is, I just heard coming in on this one when it showed me, it's like somebody is coming forward to you. So singles out there, just know there's a romantic offer, because emotionally, you make them very balanced. Emotionally, they feel so connected, like they have a soul contract with you, okay? Like I said, a lot of people will see this and be like, whoa, your messages are kind of all over the place. No, it's whatever Father brings through is the message. When we have the sacred learning messages and everything for our divine purpose, Father is saying, guess what? Slow and steady wins the race. Being deeply rooted and grounded, being very disciplined and controlled in our spiritual journey to understand our ascension and our evolution. Because when people refer to them as mistakes, Father says, no. Them are lessons. Them are lessons for you to honor your cycles in order to evolve and to ascend. So stay deeply rooted and grounded. And do not ice your heart. Do not allow these things that come in to hurt us. That's why it's important. Go watch them other videos. Go watch them other videos. Like I said, Purple Bird was a sweetheart like she always is, and put it in there for you to be able to understand it. So, I mean, that is our soul family. We work together as a team, and I greatly appreciate my soul tribe that has been here from the start, who has done all the change and transformations and keeps growing. That's the other thing Father is talking about again, too. So I need to bring it forward because, like I said, when he brings it out, it's because it needs that recognition. Soul family, all to you beautiful dear ones, all you beautiful soul beings that are watching right now, our soul family, don't forget to give yourself that recognition and that pat on the back for the hard work that you have done. It takes courage to do the work that you have done. It takes strength to fight through the battles. Yes, okay, Amy, that's beautiful. Yes. Yes, absolutely. And that's what we need to do, so family. It's like we work together, because the more that we come together, the more balance that we bring, the more blessings and rewards Father gives us, whether it's spiritually, physically, because we all know that when it's time to go into that next timeline, we can't bring all this stuff with us, but we can bring our spiritual gifts. We could be on our A game, right? We could have that closeness with our Father. So that is the beautiful part. So, all right, Father, what is the ending beautiful message that you want to convey to our soul family? Looky, looky, little cookie. It gets me so excited. 10 of Pentacles and the King of Cups. So this is being emotionally balanced and abundant, okay? It's being able to stabilize them things out and stand in your truth. No more contemplation, okay? You cannot sit and contemplate. Look, 9 of Wands. Father is coming in and saying, listen, it's like you have to be persistent and resilient, because when you're resilient, you persevere forward, right? And that's all about things coming into fruition. Yeah, look, it's not your burdens. It's not your responsibility to carry others, because you are a very intuitive being. You are very compassionate. You are very calm. You are an influencer. You are that love and light. Father is telling you, and 1010 is coming in and saying that is the angels and God watching over you for that stable foundation. Ooh-wee. What else do we need to know, Father? Yeah. 7 of Wands, forget me not. Forget me not, because we know there's competition. But we're going to persevere forward because we have faith in the Father. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And the 7 of Wands came right under the 4 of Cups. It's like, that is the divine path, right? Because you have the white flower and the blue flower. So that is Father and your third eye coming together, of saying, look, I'm not going to be in contemplation. I know exactly what I need to do. And I'm not here in competition. I'm here to persevere forward on my journey. That's the way to do it. And I don't know why I just heard somebody come in and say, well, just because you say verses from the Bible doesn't mean that you're a light, that you're a worker of God. God says, don't say that, because you want to know what? This is all about making a change in the world, putting in the hard work, because you do work for Father and your rewards are coming in. Now that has come out twice. Okay. This is your growth. So anybody who's trying to stop you and tell you that, oh no, you're this, or oh no, you're that, Father says, stop right there. Do not listen to what they are trying to project on you. Because what they may be trying to project is what they're going through on their journey. And they want to play the shame blame game and point the finger so that it puts somebody else in their head at the time. because this is about being down to earth. This is you influencing and being deeply connected with Mother Earth Gaia, being down to earth and saying, listen, no matter what you do, it's like, I have this thoughtfulness. I'm very intelligent. I'm very down to earth. I am very loving. I make the effort and I put in the hard work. You cannot tell me. Yes, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. All right, Father, what else do we need to know? Oh, looky. I love it. The Page of Cups. These are the signs and synchronicities because we get the message. We recondition things. And with this being the Jersey Lily, Father is saying, listen, the Jersey is, we are all spiritually connected. We are all here to serve a purpose for our Father. And that is coming together on that spiritual journey to have that passion to make the changes. Absolutely. Don't look. Yeah, look. Do not let them burden you. Do not let them burden you, because this is, and it's ironic that Father does this, but this is the beautiful sign in synchronicity. So the 10 of Wands, this is where they want to see you fail. This is where they want to cause you pain. This is where they want to put a completion to you, right? They want to devastate your path. And failure is finding the answers and understanding the real evolution. It's not a failure. They haven't seen it yet, because 10 is the representation of you as the angelic being with God. That makes you the number 10. When you have the 10-10, it's God and the angels are also on your side helping you. And these are the type of people that you walk away from. Walk away from, because they are not serving your highest good. They are not, it's like, I'm hearing they're living in misery, they're disappointed, and they have abandonment issues. That's what I just heard. They have abandonment issues. And so they want to stop your manifestation. They want to stop your prosperity. They want you to question your potential. Don't do it. Don't do it, so family. Yeah, look. The 6 of Pentacles came out again. Again. This is that giving and receiving. This is that generosity. It's like being able to, because 6 is all about unconditional love and growth, right? But this is coming in and saying, look, it's like your gifts are heightening and people can't stand your gifts. People can't stand to see you elevate. That jealous and envy is what brings that spiritual warfare, right? And that's why Father said with the 3 of Pentacles, we need to come together and have like-minded people come together in that purity to stay deeply rooted and grounded and beat to our own drum and to reveal and communicate with our soul family to be able to pull the mask off of these darker things and bring it to a completion. Yes, and we cannot, Father says we cannot react off of our emotions, because that's that inner turmoil, that's that inner pain. We have to come from that unconditional love, because you cannot say that you follow Father and come off in that way, because that means you're praying to him with a stale heart. And he says, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, look. 9 of Pentacles. What did I tell you? Have an attitude of gratitude for the journey that Father is giving you, because he says where there's endings, there's beginnings. And that's what this full moon is about tonight, right? It's the beaver moon. It's about chipping things away. It's about that fiery passion to end things and, break these limits and conditions that people are trying to put on you. Stop. Stop. Yeah, look, stop juggling. 2 of Pentacles. Find that balance. Stop juggling. Stop juggling. All right, what do we need to know, Father? Yeah, there it is. 3 of Wands. Didn't I say? Come together in the community and bring like-minded people and the friends. There's that communication. The 3 of Wands is coming together. It's about communicating, coming together with like-minded people who are our soul family. That was a beautiful message. Now he's asking me to get a few charms, so let's get a few charms. Few charms and see what Father wants to say. What do we want to say to end this beautiful read? Because I'm telling you, you have to change the programming and conditions of the way you used to handle things. So if you're arguing and screaming and fighting and hollering and blah, you need to come at it in a calm approach. Come with it with unconditional love. Do differently. Okay, Father, what do you want us to know? Why are you asking me to bring these? Hallelujah, Father. I love you. I love you tremendously. Because look, he wants us to pull the masks off. He wants us to come together like with the Three of Pentacles, okay? Why? Because you are a unique being, okay? He created you to be unique. You are not made to fit in. Stop trying to people please. Stop trying to fit into the social society. Stand out. Be proud of who you are. Have that freedom and liberation to come to your destination on a spiritual journey and have the hope in our Father that he will never fail you. He will allow you to stand in your power. Oops. And to travel to new heights. See the airplane? The airplane, travel to new heights. And he also said, 7:17, somebody pack your bags because you're moving. You're moving. All right, last but not least, Father, the last word that you want to put out. He holds the key to your blessed journey, to your blessed life. He holds the key to your loaded vault. He holds the key to everything. I love it. I love it when Father does that. So thank you, soul family. I greatly appreciate all of you. Lots of love and light. May all your prayers, goals, dreams, and desires come true. Anybody who is going through a hard time right now, I ask Father to pick you up and put you on that rock and to bring you to that healing, to having that understanding of you and ascending to your higher journey, because we are all here to come together and do a massive mission. You know, people get excited when they say, oh, well, look at this team for NASA. You know, they all come together to go explore this and do this. Well, that is the same concept, Father says, but we are in human form, okay? We have rented these energetic vessels to come in this 3D matrix, to come together and do something much greater and bigger for our Father. And it will balance everything out because it's our purpose. So yes, that was beautiful. Yes, you are so welcome, Sister Luana. Thank you so much for all the love and support. We love all of you, so family. I can't see everybody's name on here that may be in here, but to all of you that are watching right now and who didn't comment in there, I want you to feel at home. I want you to be able to put into your words. Don't feel like you have to hold back, because here we do not judge anybody. Here we be the pillars of strength and we lift each other up. We support each other 1,000. No, Father just said, not just 1,000, 1,000,000%. Yes, yes. That is beautiful. Yes, thank all of you for the love and support. And like I said, let's share them videos to make sure that God's message gets out, because that is alive and active right now in this world. And we as a soul family can make a difference. But it's got to be able to be watched. It's got to be heard. And it's really got to start having people go in and see, how does this relate to me? Oh my gosh, this happened to me. How do these people know? Because you're soul family. And this is something that we are doing to bring it to the surface. So Like I said, Purple Bird, I greatly appreciate you putting it down in the comments so they know which order to watch the videos. You know, it's very important. It's very important for God's message because you will get the whole message. And I greatly appreciate all of you for being here. Anybody who is trying to get a hold of me, down in the description is my email, okay? And like I said, I try to get back as fast as I can, but as we all know, I was actually, for the ones who don't know, I'm going to tell you here because I speak my truth. So our soul family was on here and I was given a message from God when there was an explosion. Now, because I live by this power plant thing, you know, the thing is 2 of these transformer things exploded and it shut everything down and it fried my laptop. So working hard to get a new one. So Father says, have an attitude of gratitude. It's coming, but we don't let it stop us. Okay. So just know that anybody who wants to donate, down in the description is my Cash App link, or my name, or however you want to put it, to go down there because it is utilized for the equipment. It is utilized for my website, for my merchandise, and soul family that has been with me for well over, you know, a year and a half. Sister Luana and Uday, you guys can verify on this one. But I also do some learning things that the ones who are paying attention, I love to give back. And I handcraft and make gifts and do all these things and bless my soul family, okay? So, you know, we do little things where, Luana, it was the one for 7 days, wasn't it? Where Father said they had to watch the video for 7 days. There was a keyword in each video for them 7 days that made a complete sentence. And then when Father said, okay, there's the end of it. Now go down there and put the sentence in there with the red heart. And the one that did it, Sister Luana, actually won. Yes, absolutely. And Sugar Love got it too. Misty got it too. So shout out to our soul family. Lots of love. We like to do a lot of things to let people know that they are greatly appreciated and that we greatly appreciate you and that our love is true and pure. And we are the pillar of strength because CBVOY and HICK. We create that best version of yourself because happiness is contagious. And if we're all happy and we're all shining in our gifts, the darkness cannot come around, okay? So, all right, so family, it is the Magical Monday. Make sure that you do every day 1 hour of self-love, self-care. And he just said, pull a card for self-love, okay? And I know why he's doing this. Yeah, it's him coming through. I can't show the full picture because of the nudity. But right here, I am the light to my way, or to my soul. I am the light to my soul. This is your third eye. That's the blue, that is the blue lotus flower, okay, coming through. This is all about creating that stable foundation for you. This is digging deep. Yes, thank you, Sister Luana. Always, always with my soul family, you know, and anybody who has never won anything or felt appreciated or felt true unconditional love, here you will truly feel it because we mean it. We mean it wholeheartedly, endlessly, for eternal, okay? But Father is saying that we are the light of our souls and we need to shine bright. It's almost like, and I don't know why I was getting that picture, but it's almost like the ions, or what we call fireflies, okay? When all of us beautiful light workers of our Father come together and we light the world up. We let them see the beauty within us, okay? Because we are that bouquet of flowers. We come in all different shapes, colors, and sizes, but we are equal. We are equal. Yeah, and Father come in with the soul lessons of the crown chakra, say be in the present. The soul lesson is to trust and stay deeply rooted and grounded with him. And the other soul lesson is the throat chakra. Speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help you God, because the truth always wins. So purge out all that negative stuff and fulfill it with that happiness and them soul lessons for you to understand and evolve. Yes, yes. All right, so family, well, that was the beautiful message for tonight. I know it was kind of long, but you know me, Father, he comes through and I give it to him. I put it out there. I do the work for him so that we can all, yes, Purple Bird, we are all equal. There is, when we're speaking that truth, we are all equal. Nobody is better than and nobody is less than, okay? We are equal. And that's what people don't understand in this world, Father is saying. It's like people got to think this and think that. And no, he says we're not greater than and we're not lesser than. We are equal. Equal. He said, do the equal sign. I'm trying to do the equal sign. There we go. All right, so family, I love you all. I greatly appreciate you. And again, once we get, I got a little bit left to go before I get the rest for the computer and get that new laptop. And then the schedule is going to come back. Remember Luana and Uday, how we were on that schedule? So we will have my schedule that comes out where it will be 3 times a day. But the main one is always 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. That is God's message. The other ones are the energetic messages and things that come out above and beyond, you know, whether it's the gratitude messages, whether it's the relationship, soul, twin flame, ex, karmics, whatever it may be. But this one is multiple at 7 p.m. This is all messages come, Father says, preach it, put it out there, what I'm telling you, and that's what we do. So, love you all, so family, and can't wait to see you all back tomorrow. Make sure that you share the videos. Oh, please don't forget to hit that little like and subscribe down there, because what it does is when you do that, it actually pushes it out to our soul family. When we don't do it, YouTube pushes it back like the content don't matter. And Father says, no, 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 no. We need to keep it rolling, keep it out there so that it gets to all of our soul family and so that they can do the healing process, okay? Yes, you are so confirmation. You are so welcome, Luana. Thank you so much. Much love to you. Much love to all my soul family. Welcome to all my new soul family. I greatly appreciate you. My elbow just went doom. But I greatly appreciate all of you, and I look forward to working with our soul family and becoming that powerful light, because if Father can have the sun to light everything up and Luna can have the moon to light everything up, all of us children, we're going to light up the in-between, right? Because God's got it up here, down here, as above, as below. We are in between, and we're going to light it all up. Okay, we're going to make a difference. We're going to put it in the history books. I guarantee you, I will not back down. Father said, we persevere forward. All right, love you. God bless you. Peace. Good night. Good day. Love you all.